There's a crack inside the silence where your voice still lives. I tried to bury every memory, but the night won't forgive. Shadows stretch across the floor like they're reaching for my hand. I don't fight them anymore, I just try to understand. Some truths don't fade away, they just learn shakes. You don't hide it anymore. This is where the doubts all die, where the weak don't stand. Raise your fists into the sky. Feel the power in your hands. We've been waiting all our lives for a moment like tonight. We were born to roar. Hear light shining on your hair, silver dress, the way you move. Crowded room, but I don't care. It's just me and you. Corsage fading on your wrist, but your smile's still brand new. If tonight's the last we get, I just wanna hold you. Let the world spin out of sight. Stay with me tonight. It's our last dance under the lights. Hold me close, don't let go. We were fire in the night. Let the whole world know. Last dance under the lights, slow song on the radio. Even when the morning comes, I'll never let this moment go. Polaroid inside my jacket, frozen in that frame. Years may try to take it, but it won't erase your name. We don't know where life will lead or who we'll be someday, but right now it's you and me, and that's enough to stay. Let the DJ play it slow. We don't need to know. It's our last dance under the lights, heartbeat in stereo. We were young and burning bright, like we'll I've walked through fire and shadow, through silence and the storm. I stood where hope runs shallow and hearts get torn. Every road I traveled led me here tonight. Through every chain unraveled, I found my light. Every fall became a lesson, every loss became a guide. This is the last horizon, where the night meets the dawn. Every fear I carried is finally gone. The last horizon, under open skies. I may have lost 1,000 times, but I rise. I don't curse the broken pieces, they shape the man I am. Every wound releases a stronger hand. The ghost that used to follow now fade into the blue. I don't live in sorrow, I walk through. Every scar upon my skin proves I didn't give in. This is the last horizon, where the storm runs dry. Every doubt that held me down now says goodbye. The last horizon, hear the thunder cry. What once tried to break my heart made me rise. No more running from the flame, no more hiding in the rain. I was forged inside the pain. Now I remain. Walk through the ruins of with nothing but broken pride. Every promise turned to dust, every tear I try to hide. Mirrors don't lie at 3 a.m. They show you who you are. I was shattered back then, now I'm counting every scar. Every flame that burned me down left a mark beneath the ground. I'm still after the fire, stronger than before. Every fall took me higher from the wreckage on the floor. Still after the fire, forged inside the pain. You can break my heart, but I won't break again. The nights were cold and endless, like the storm would never end. But the silence taught me something, how to stand without a friend. I don't curse your memory, I don't beg the past to stay. Some lessons come in tragedy, some hearts walk away. Every tear that hit the ground turned my weakness into sound. I'm still after the fire, tempered by the rain. Every scar's a reminder I survived the pain. Still after the fire, standing in the flame. You can walk away, but I I'm still after the fire, under shattered skies. I may have lost desire, but I didn't lose my fight. Still after the fire, hear the thunder roar. You can break my heart, but not my core. I wasn't looking for a spark, I was learning how to stand. Then you walked into the dark and reached out your hand. No promises, no disguise, just honesty in your eyes. For the first time in a while, I didn't feel the night. You didn't try to save me, you just stood beside me. You brought me back to the light after the longest night. Every shadow lost its fight when you guard my heart like it was made of stone, but you tore those walls apart without even knowing. Every scar I carried didn't scare you away. You saw the man I buried and told him he could stay. You didn't ask for perfection, just my direction. You brought me back to the light, turned wrong into right. Every tear I used to hide now feels like hindsight. Back to the light where I don't have to hide for the first time in years. I feel love survive. You said time would heal the damage, but time just made it clear. Some wounds don't fade to nothing, they just settle here. Every mirror tells a story of who I used to be. A little less naive now, a little less free. I don't hide the truth anymore, I don't close that door. Scars don't lie, they tell you who you are. Every tear you cry leaves a mark on your heart. Scars don't lie, they don't disappear. They just remind you you survived the fear. I used to chase perfection like it owed me something more. But love's not a direction, it's a war. Every word we never said still echoes in my chest, but I won't wish you back again. Some endings are for the best. I won't drown inside regret, I won't Late night radio, whispering low, signal fading in the rain. I turn the dial, but it won't let go. Every station says your name. Blue light flickers on the wall, like a ghost I can't escape. I still hear you when I fall through every mistake. Between the noise and the silence, you're the only sound I find. Your name in the static, calling out to me like a broken transmission from what we used to be. Your name in the static, lost inside the night. Every frequency of love fades out of sight. Empty bottles on the floor, shadows dancing in the blue. I don't sleep like before since I stopped dreaming of you. Every memory distorts like a tape that's worn too thin. But every time the silence starts, you're playing again. Through the noise inside my head, you're the ghost I never shed. Your name in the static, burning through my mind like a fading signal I can't leave behind. Your name in the static, echoes in the rain. Even when the music stops, I still feel the pain. Your name in the static, still breaking through. Across every midnight, I'm tuning back to you. Your name in the static, won't let me go. Even when the signal dies, you're the only one I know. You're the only one I know. There's a corner of this town where we used to feel alive. Now I walk it without a sound, just another passerby. Neon signs still glow the same, but something's changed inside. Where we once ignited flame, now there's only quiet. Time doesn't ask for permission, it just moves us along. Where the fire once burned, there's a memory in the air. Every lesson that I learned still lingers there. Where the fire once burned, I don't feel the pain, just the echo of a love that won't return again, again. I don't hate the nights we lost, I don't blame the falling stars. Some loves come with a cost, some leave invisible scars. We were thunder in our youth, chasing something wild. Now I stand here with the truth, stronger than that child. Every ending leaves a mark, but not every scar stays dark. Where the fire once burned, there's a quiet kind of peace. Every bridge we ever turned gave my heart release. Where the fire once burned, I finally understand. Some flames were meant to fade so I could stand there. Where the fire once burned, there's a light I still can see. It wasn't just the end, it was shaping me. Where the fire once burned, under open skies. Some loves don't come back, but they help you ride. They help you ride. I was standing in the wreckage of a love that fell apart. Didn't know if I could trust again or open up my heart. I was hiding from the memories of promises that failed. I built my walls so high and strong so I wouldn't break again. Something in the silence brought us to this place. Two hearts, one flame, burning through the night. Different roads, same pain. Now we're holding tight. Two hearts, one flame, stronger than before. We don't fear the rain. We've been through the I see courage in your eyes like a mirror of my own. Every scar we try to hide finally feels known.
You don't try to fix the past, you just stand by my side. For the first time in a long time, I don't need to hide.
No more running from the fire, no more walking alone. Two hearts, one flame, lighting up the dark. Every broken chain couldn't tear us apart. Two hearts, one flame, rising from the blade. Every fall we faced was never we were strangers in the night. Now we're stronger in the light together. What we lost before, let us hear tonight. I was standing in the wreckage. I was broken. Made us I've been biting on my tongue since the day you walked away. Every word left unsung, still begging me to say. You don't get to rewrite what we were back then. You don't get to call it love and disappear again. I kept quiet long enough. Now I've had enough. I'm gonna break the silence down. every silence cuts in two. It's midnight without you, and the darkness feels so loud. Every dream we knew is just a memory now. It's midnight without you, and I'm drowning in the blue. Every star above feels colder without you. Neon signs outside my door blink like broken promises. I don't hear your voice no more, just the sound of loneliness. Radio plays our favorite song, but I turn it down again. It feels like something's wrong, like love that never ends. I keep reaching through the night, but you're nowhere in sight. It's midnight without you, and the silence won't let go. Every truth we knew now just fades too slow. It's midnight without you, under empty skies of blue. Every breath I take still belongs to you. It's midnight without you, and the night won't set me free. Every tear I hide still falls inside of me. It's midnight without you, but your ghost still pulls me through. Even in the dark, I'm still loving you. Standing under broken skies, streetlights blur and silver rain. I see goodbye in your eyes, but I still whisper your name. Every word we tried to say was drowning in the storm. We built a love so brave, now it's barely warm. We were lightning in the chains. Every promise turned to dust. Every dream we let ignite. We thought forever was enough to carry us through the night. But the thunder never lies. When the silence starts to scream, you can see it in our eyes. We're not who we used to be. Every echo of goodbye feels like something inside dies. We're just hollow hearts in the rain, running from the blame. Two voices in the storm, crying out your name. Hollow hearts in the rain, falling through the flame. Every kiss we tried to say couldn't kill the There's a photograph on my dashboard, faded by the sun. We were laughing by the shoreline, like we'd just begun. Saw there in your hair, fireworks in your eyes. Now the only thing that's left is the echo of goodbye. We were young, we were wild, we believed love never dies. Now all that's Turn it up tonight. Feel the ground shake. We were born to fight. We were born to break. Turn it up tonight. Under blazing lights. We don't fade away. We ignite. Empty room and a broken frame. Your picture turned face down. Every night it feels the same. This house don't make a sound. Footsteps echo in the hall, like you're walking back to me. But shadows on the wall are all that I can see. Every word you left behind still plays inside my mind. When the silence calls your name, I still hear you in the dark, like a whisper through the rain, like a spark without a spark. When the silence calls your name, it cuts me. Every memory remains, still running through my life. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, like you're coming home tonight. I keep lying to myself that this don't feel like goodbye. Streetlights bleed into my room, through the blinds at 2 a.m. Every shadow feels like you, but it's never you again. I keep reaching through the pain, but nothing feels the same. When the silence calls your name, in corners I can't reach. Every silence right after feels heavier than speech. Your jacket on the chair, like you're coming home tonight. But the truth is hanging there in the quiet of the light. I don't blame the way it ends. I just wish we were still friends. If these walls could speak, they'd say we tried. Every promise we couldn't keep still echoes inside. If these walls could speak, they'd whisper low, love isn't weak, it just lets go. It's the silence in between all the words we didn't say and what they could have been. Some endings don't explode, they just quietly erode. If these walls could speak, they'd tell the truth. Every tear on your cheek, every piece of youth. If these walls could speak, they'd understand. We didn't fall apart, we just slipped through our hands. Maybe love's not meant to stay forever. Maybe it just shapes who we are together. Midnight on the line, city lights fade out again, rear view full of time. Every mile feels like a page from a life I've known. Every scar, every stage carved into my bones. I don't what's left behind. I just follow the signs. There are miles between the stars and miles behind my name. Every road that broke my heart still led me through the flame. Miles between the stars, under open skies. Every step I've traveled taught me how to billboard signs and empty towns whisper who I was. I don't wear a heavy crown, I just carry what it was. Every love that came and went left a little light. Even when the road was bent, it still led me right. Every turn that felt so wrong made me strong. There are miles between the stars and the man I used to be. Every fall and every scar built the road in me. Miles between the stars, I don't count the cost. Every mile I thought I lost was never lost. Miles between the stars and the dreams I chased. Every broken part found its place. Miles between the stars, hear the engine cry. Every road I've traveled kept me alive. Kept me alive. Cold neon rain on an empty street, your footsteps fading away. I still feel your heartbeat in every word you didn't say. Taxi lights disappear like the last of our flame. You left me standing here with nothing but your name. Every promise turned to stone. Now I'm standing here alone. In this cold neon rain, I'm calling Streetlight flickers in the rain. Your shadow fades across the wall. I still hear you say my name, but there's no one there at all. Suitcase by the bedroom door, silence louder than the truth. We were something once before. Now I'm just a ghost to you. Every word we left unsaid still echoes in my head. We're just ghosts of a last goodbye, haunting what we used to be. Two hearts burning in the night, now ashes in the memories. Ghosts in the neon light, fading like a dying flame. Every tear I try to hide still whispers your name. Still whispers your name. Your perfume on my leather jacket, like a scar I can't erase. Photographs inside a packet, turned to dust without your face. Radio plays our old song, but it doesn't sound the same. You used to hold my hand so tight on streets I didn't know. Said, son, don't fear the night, just let your courage grow. I didn't understand back then what those words would mean. Now I see it all again and never in between. Every step I take still echoes what you gave. I'm becoming the man I'm meant to be. Through every rise and fall, every scar you never see made me stand up tall. The man I'm meant to be, under open skies. Every lesson you gave to me still lives you work so late just to keep the lights on. You carry more than your own weight, but never let it show. Now I see your strength in mine in every choice I make.